everyone, welcome back here to my channel. So last video we met in my closet and I showed you guys all of the gifts that we were giving our children for Christmas this year. So I thought, why not start the next video in my closet? Today I'm going to take you through a complete declutter and organization video of my closet space. It was a wreck in here. When we first moved to the house, as I mentioned in the video that I posted last week, this became a dumping ground for anything and everything that we didn't have an immediate space for. And so it was packed full of junk. And it's a very, very large closet. This is just one part of it. It expands back that way and over this way. So it's a huge space and it was holding a lot of stuff. Oh, also, forgive me, I'm in my robe. I'm about to jump in the shower. I just did a quick workout. I'm trying really hard to get back on track with my health and fitness, so wish me luck. Anyway, back to the topic of what this video is about. So come with me, come through my closet of disaster and see how I organize it, how I filter out all of the things that don't belong, and how we make it a nice, clean, enjoyable space to be in. Okay, here is a before shot of my disastrous closet. So let's get into the cleaning. What I like to do when it comes to cleaning, decluttering, organizing things is I like to work in quadrants. So I stick to a thing I like to call quadrant cleaning. So I'll divide up the room into different sections or quadrants and just focus on that one area so that I can get it completely cleaned and feel like I've accomplished something. Because I feel like sometimes when you're cleaning, you'll pick up a thing here or there, kind of all over the room, and then you look around and you feel like you haven't done much. So I have found over the years that if I divide the area into quadrants and I focus on that one space first and fully clean, fully declutter, fully organize that one space, I feel much more productive when I can turn around and say, look at this, it's so clean here, everything's so organized, now let's move on to the next space. So that's kind of how I addressed my closet situation. As I said earlier in the video, it's a large closet with lots of different areas. So I divided it up into 3 separate areas. Actually, I divided it into 4 areas now that I think about it, and you'll see that in the video. So this is the first area that I decided to clean and organize. Believe it or not, about 90% of the stuff in our closet belongs to my lovely children. It's mostly toys and educational type things, coloring books, arts and craft supplies, you name it. All their stuff is here, which is great because we do a rotation type of system with their toys and arts and craft supplies and all those things. So it's great that we have the storage to do so, but I was a little bit blown away when I got in here to start organizing at how much stuff, kid stuff, we actually had in our closet. So what I actually wound up doing with all of the things that belong to the kids was to sort it out, toys and then arts and craft supplies and then educational type things. So 3 different categories for the kids and divided those up, took all the toys out so I could sort those out at another time, and then left the crafts and things in there and the educational things, which you'll see here in a moment. So after I did those things, I moved on to my shelf here in the closet and decided to clean up and organize my clothes. When we moved in, everything just got thrown on the shelves, literally out of the box, thrown on the shelves, onto the next thing. So I took a few minutes to fold up my clothes that were on the shelf and make them look just a little more tidy, which makes the room feel so much cleaner so quickly. I completed this quadrant by cleaning off the top shelf, and then I was able to quickly move on to the next quadrant, which is over here in the corner. This was all mostly my clothes, at least on the racks anyway. There was a lot of other things going on over here. But I decided to start with organizing my clothes. I just did this very simply by putting them in rainbow order. When I'm feeling overwhelmed by my wardrobe, the fastest and easiest thing I can do to make it look refreshed and organized is to put them in rainbow order. So I did that, moved around a few of my office equipment type of things down to the lower shelf so that I could have better access to that. And then I went ahead and moved down to the floor and started organizing the kids' notebooks, workbooks, coloring books, all of those things. So got all of those in order, kind of thumbed through most of them. If they were, more than 85, 90% colored in, I went ahead and put them in the recycling and kept the ones that had room for more creativity. That darn bassinet became such a pain. I kept moving it all around the closet. I was trying to clean each section. So in the end, I finally found a home for it. But in the meantime, it was just so in the way. Okay, let's wrap up putting these clothes in a rainbow order. Okay, the clothes are finished. Moving on to the corner here. There were 2 boxes that had not been touched since we moved into the house. I actually found some cords that I had been looking for. The kids were wanting to use their leaf reader pens last week, and I couldn't find the cords. So yay, I finally found the cords. They were hidden away in this box in the corner. This little bin that I'm sorting through here has my bras, panties, swimsuits, and socks. So this desperately needed to be organized and decluttered. As you know, if you're a woman and you've had babies, you have been all over the place on the size scale. So there were quite a few things I needed to get rid of and downsize and just cleanse. So I did that really quickly and then found some more clothes over here in the corner that needed to be hung up. So I went ahead and put the clothes away and just kept organizing. I spent a little more time in this quadrant just straightening up the shoe rack and hanging the few remaining clothes that were just thrown all over the place. And then lastly in this section, I moved up to the top rack and organized the kids' games and educational activities. Okay, on to the next quadrant. Here we go. This corner or area of the closet is mostly my husband's, and by that I mean his clothes hang over here. But we also have a lot of party supplies over here. If you guys know me, if you've seen our birthday displays on my Instagram or Facebook, you know that I love to decorate for birthdays. I did realize I had quite a few clothing items hanging in this area of the closet, so I just quickly moved those over to the other side of the closet where I had already organized all of my clothes. Then I finally found a home for that huge bassinet that I kept moving all around the closet. So I finally found a spot for that, gave it a permanent home right there against the wall. It worked out perfectly. And this area was fairly easy. It was done quickly and we were on to the next area. This is the entryway of the closet. So my husband's shelf is here and then there were a few other kids' things on the floor. Lots of clothes on the shelf that I decided to go ahead and hang up and then organized a few of his items there and a few of important papers that had been hanging out since we moved in. If I could pick one superpower, it would be to clean up in lightning speed. I mean, guys, wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, let's spend the last few minutes of this video just quickly finishing up this quadrant. Okay. After much time spent in the closet, this is the finished product. So our closet is massive, like so big. So this is one of the areas. It looks so much better. I wish I would have taken it before video so you guys could see, but and then over here I kept all of the educational type of toys up there, and then down here I got the shoe rack and the undergarments, and then my clothes are all here. This is my entire wardrobe right here, and I just put it in rainbow order. Rainbow? Did I just say rainbow? Rainbow order because it's more aesthetically pleasing. And back in the back, I just did my workout clothes in the back. And then this is just my outfit that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. Down at the bottom, more underclothes. And then over on this side of the closet, I've got, these are actually just containers, empty containers. I use these a lot for the kids' toys and manipulatives and things like that. Workbooks, coloring books are all there. And then up here, I've got some of my office supplies. So this stuff I use pretty frequently, so I left it down in an easy access area. These are all papers, like printing paper, cardstock, laminate sheets, things like that. This is all arts and crafts supplies, which I need a permanent solution for. So this is not permanent, but at least still organizes all together. And then here is my shelf that I cleaned off, which looks so much better. So I just have my jeans and my workout shorts and denim shorts all here. And I just thought these were cute up here. Probably will never wear these, at least not for a long time. And then over here and the other side of the closet are the kids' toy bins that we keep on rotation, which we're currently going through because our room has a million more toys. The only things I took out of the closet were things that didn't have a permanent home in here. So all the toys, everything else went out. So we'll go through those in another time. But there's my husband's wardrobe over here on this side of the closet. And then I kept all of our party stuff. So I like to do party decorations like times 10. So I have all my party stuff up there. And then we have a few things over here, just random blow up mattress and that. And then the bassinet, which the baby's not in anymore, but it's in here for now. And then suitcase and this huge mattress that I don't know where we're gonna put. We brought this over from my husband's parents' house when my mom came to stay with us when we had Preston. So anyway, I don't know where we're gonna put this guy, but that's it. It looks so much better. Loves the results.